Yes, people, welcome back to the TS Talks podcast. Hope you're doing good, keeping safe. Now, today's topic, as you see in the title, is called Earn Your Role. Now, for me, this is something which, applies in various aspects of life. I think in general, you see the word role, automatically you would deem that it's something to do with some sort of job or something within a workplace. And um, the reason why I'm talking on this topic that I've seen firsthand from various jobs that I've worked in and whatnot, and you have people that are in their role, they've been in their role for a certain period of time, but the way they come across is like, oh yeah, well, I should be in this position or I should be in a better job and whatnot. But when you ask them like, what roles have you applied for, they ain't done nothing. There's some people in places that be like, oh, I should be the manager. They got no management skills. Like you gotta you it's all good to feel like you should be at this place and have the aspiration for it. I'm not knocking you for that, but if you're generally not good enough for the role and you're not even putting yourself out there for it, like what's the point? I remember working in retail, when I was planning to leave retail, me and a couple of people that I worked with all proper on this, like we're planning to leave. And God willing, we all managed to leave. But loads of people are like, oh yeah, oh, I ain't getting no interviews. Don't lie, man. You ain't been applying like that. That's the reality. You do the applications, I guarantee you get interviews. And at that time, that was like back in like 2016. So those times there, like you could even find mad agency jobs like to go to. So it's like just be honest, like you ain't trying to do better, but psychologically in your mind it's like, yeah, I should be doing better, I should be doing better. And like I said before, there's nothing wrong with feeling like you should be doing better, but if you ain't applying yourself towards doing better, like it ain't gonna happen overnight. Like another example, this could be like in like relationships, like people could be in relationships for long periods of time, still at the um, boyfriend girlfriend stage, and um, people could feel like, oh, well, we've been at this stage for quite a period of time. Oh, well, I feel like we should have already, been engaged or been married and whatnot. And don't get me wrong, you've been in a relationship for a period of time. You 100% have the right to feel that, but at the same time, people have to look at what are you bringing to the situation. You might be all thinking, oh yeah, um, this is all good for me. Yeah, we should be at the next stage. For your partner, they could all be on the thing of like, well, things ain't really that great. There's a couple of things that maybe I need to see things stepped up or changed. Otherwise, there ain't a future here. That's the reality. Like you've got to earn that role in the relationship to the point where the other person's like, yeah, 100% can see the rest of my life with you. Someone's probably there thinking like, oh well, we should be here, and their partner's like, well, I don't even know where we'll be in 6 months. Like you got, it's another sort of situation where it's like you've got to earn your role. And I'm not saying go out there and do all for others when stuff ain't getting done for you, but there's got to be some sort of equal ground in things like relationships and that. And I ain't come on here to try to be some relationship coach, but it's an example of how the topic on which I'm speaking about fits into this sort of scenario. And I think the last scenario I want to talk about it on is loads of people you'll even see them tweets on Twitter like, oh, why can't someone just deposit 100K into my account? Or oh, I woke up today and I weren't rich. Like, what have you done to even try and be rich? Like, don't get me wrong. I think many people would love to have a situation. Someone just go, oh yeah, you know what? I just dropped 10K in your account. It sounds nice. It would be nice to me, but no one ain't coming to do that. Like, so don't people waking up. Oh yeah, I should be rich. You ain't done nothing to be rich. That's the reality of it. Oh yeah, I should be rich. I should be this. I should be that. What have you done to be it? Like, that's the harsh reality of it. Oh, I should be a millionaire. Okay, millionaire from doing what? Because loads of people just be like, oh, I should be rich, I should be rich. But there's no avenue they've even thought of as to why they're rich or anything. It's just they should be rich. And these are the reasons why people ain't putting themselves in the right position, because they just feel like, oh, yeah, they should be rich. But there's no business minded, nothing. There's nothing to say, oh, well, oh, I was really good on the stock market, or, I've invested in properties, or that. There's nothing. It's just, I should be rich. Like, you got to earn the right to be in that sort of position. Don't get me wrong, I'm trying to get to that position of the whole, being rich thing, financially free. I'm working towards that now. But I ain't gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, oh man, I should be rich. But I know I'm working in the right direction. I ain't perfect. I couldn't get up tomorrow and be like, yeah man, I should be this. No, I ain't putting the work. I'm putting in some work. It ain't good enough, but yeah, man, people gotta understand that in life, you gotta earn stuff. Like, nothing ain't given to you like easily like that. And I think the more that people learn that and they're willing to work harder for it, in the long run, you'll get it. I see Steve the Madman the other day put out, obviously he just got a property, so congratulations to him. But he's putting out, yeah, he had this whole, I think it was 5 year business plan. 5 year plan, it might have even been more than 5 years. But it's like, he ticked off the three things, like, done. Uh, that's a period of time. That's a lot of hard grind. Credit to him for that. There might be someone that's started doing what he does of recent and be like, oh, why in that position? It's taking my man time. Like, there's been some things you might get some sort of overnight success or whatnot, but it's not the case all the time. So you have to be, humble, be patient, and like I said, of this overall whole topic, you have to earn the right to get to the goals of what you want. So yeah, man, that's my thoughts on that particular topic. I'd be grateful if you could let me know your thoughts. Like, as per usual, now if you're listening on YouTube, feel free to hit me up in the comment section below. If not, if you're listening on Spotify, Google, Apple Podcasts, then hit me up on the Instagram TSTALKS _. And yeah, man, that's it from me. Grateful to get your feedback on it, and I'll catch you on the next podcast. Peace.